Hi, we're going to go over the 2020 question 2, achieved and merit questions for algebra. So here's question 2, expand and simplify. So for this one, we have to multiply out the squared part first there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the squared part and I'm going to multiply it out. So you've got 2x minus 5 and 2x minus 5, and we're also going to do x plus 3, but I'm just going to leave that till later. So I get 4x squared using the FOIL method minus 10x, then do the inside 2 and the last 2. Alright, so then that's x plus 3. Tidy up the middle bit first, 4x squared minus 20x plus 25, and we're going to multiply that by x plus 3. So we've got 3 things here and 2 things, so we're going to get 6 items. So 4x squared times x is 4x cubed. 4x squared times 3 is 12x squared. Do the same with the negative 20x, multiply it by everything on the right bracket, and we should get that, and then multiply by the 25. 3 lots of 25 is 75. Now you can need to simplify fully, so we've only got one 4x cubed term, but we've got 12 minus 20 is negative 8x squared, and we've got negative 60 plus 25 is negative 45x and plus 75. So there we have the question there, and I've made a little error here somewhere, so just hold on for a second. Yep, just a little error, that was 35 there, minus 35. Negative 60 plus 25, minus 35. Next one, we're going to factorize this expression. Now, just do this in 2 parts. What's the common factor in the first bit? I can see that 3 and b will fit into the first part. So I'm going to go 3b, and I get left with 2a plus c. And then I look at the second bit, and I can see that negative 2 and d will go into both of those, and I get left with a c plus 2a, because I've already taken the negative out. Now notice I've got 2a plus c in both parts there. So I'm now going to take the 2a plus c, that's this bit here and this bit here, out the front. So I've got 2a plus c, and I'm left with these bits here as my last factor, 3b minus 2d. Here we go, that was factorizing. Let's go on to the next one. Make z the subject. Now I've got z in 2 places. So that's a little bit of a problem, so I can't do it very simply, so I have to get rid of this y first. Actually, yeah, I'll put the 5 to the other side just to make it easier so we don't make mistakes, because that 5 needs to be multiplied by the y as well. So we go 2z minus 5 equals negative 3z minus 5 over y. Now multiply y to the other side, so you get 2zy minus 5y equals negative 3z minus 5. I want my z's together because I've got to make z the subject, so if I can group them together, so I'm going to put the minus 3z to the left and the minus 5y to the right. So I get 2zy plus 3z, change sign, 5y minus 5. I'm changing side, changing sign, factorize the z out of here, and you get 2y plus 3 equals 5y minus 5. And now I can divide the 2y plus 3 to the other side, and I get z equals 5y minus 5 over 2y plus 3. And there's my answer for this question. That's making z the subject of the formula. The next one, we have to simplify. One of the rules before simplifying is to factorize. So we have to factorize the top and the bottom. I can see that 6 is a common factor in x. So I'm going to do the top line, numerator. I could take 6x out of the numerator. That leaves me 3 minus 4x. The denominator there, that's a little bit of a problem. So what I'm going to do first for the denominator, I'll do it over here, is I'm going to factorize negative 1 out of there first, because I'm not really good at doing negative 8x squared. So I'm going to go do negative 1, and I get 8x squared minus 10x plus 3. Then I'm going to factorize this using the ACC method. That's 8x, 8x. That's assume over 8. And then I list the factors, or they're both negative. The last number is positive. You've got two factors that are negative. 8 times 3 is 24. So you list the factors of 24, and you've got 12 times 2 and 6 times 4. Those are the two we want, because minus 6 and minus 4 make 10. Why is it 24? I've always got to calculate the first and the last number, 8 times 3. So we've got minus 6 minus 4. Now this 8 has to be cancelled out. We see the first has a common factor of 2. So if I take a common factor of 2, and the second one has a common factor of 4, and then I can make 8 of them to 2 times 4, and they all cancel out nicely. So what does it leave me with? I take a common factor of 2 out of the first one, and I get 4x minus 3. And I take a common factor of 2 out of this one, and I get 4 out of this one, rather, 2x minus 1. Now the green parts are going to cancel out, which leaves me with my denominator over here, which will be 4x minus 3. Oh, it's still got a negative in front of it, by the way. Now I can put that negative back inside the bracket, and that will make it negative 4x plus 3. Only do it into one of the brackets, 2x minus 1. So I can now put this as the denominator here, negative 4x plus 3, and I get 2x minus 1. And you can hopefully see that this bit here and this bit here are the same, and so we can cancel them out, and that gives us with a final answer of 6x over 2x minus 1. That's for merit. Hope you got that, and that's the next one. Look for my next video, which will be on question 3.